Did you guys miss me? That's really great to hear. I love attention and feeling wanted. It's me, Mike. Hi, everybody. Alrighty, so we just covered logging meetings and creating deals. Okay, now I want to do a little bit of a deeper dive on deals and why they're so important for us. So um, every time we book a demo, right, I want you guys to come in and create a deal. I think we covered that in the last video. All right, now in terms of what happens from there, this is where the value piece on your guys' end actually starts to come to fruition here. So let's just take a quick look at an example here. I'm going to go with, I don't want to close the lost. Okay, so let's go with Living Tree Botanicals. Okay, this is a call that I had on Friday. So first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that the calls associated with this deal or the conversations, right, are linked to this deal. So best way to do this is to come into conversations, right? Find the convo that is related to that deal, right? Just look for the person's first name. So I'm going to look here for Crystal West. You can see that this is an associated deal already, right? Meaning it's linked. Now there's a couple others here that are not associated. I would like for you guys to go through there and let's just check out like Peter here. I'll give you guys an example. Peter Simalababa. There you go. Cimarroni, and he's at, where are you at? Palladium, okay? So I need you guys to come in here and make sure that the Peter chat here, right, is associated with that Palladium deal, okay? Because this will give us like the whole story in terms of what's going on, all right? So with that done and the deal associated to the conversation, let's go back into deals here. Now, here's what I want you guys to look for. And I'm just going to pull up that deal in particular. All right, so this deal here, let's talk through it. So we created it, right? We have, the company, we have the stage, we have the deal owner here who's going to be Sam. Let me pause this really quick. And Sam, make my life harder, but that's okay. Alrighty, cool. Now that we cleaned up Sam's and he's like a real person in Easy Press, cool. All right, awesome. So this is the deal view, okay? There are a couple things I need you guys to do here. I need for you, as soon as the information is known, to fill in as much as you possibly can here, okay? So very important to associate the person with the deal, right? If we have another person join this call, right? This is a bad example because it's only been Peter thus far, right? I want you guys to add that contact to this deal, okay? Makes following up and sending emails to that entire group a lot easier. The next thing that I want you guys to do is make sure that you always have either a next step. This would be your like follow-up call, right? Like if that's already scheduled. So let's say in this example, Peter is scheduled for a follow-up call on Tuesday. All right. I need for you guys to click into all fields. I then need you to come to next step date. Okay. So this will give me context as to like, where are we at? What's going on? If we don't have a next step date, okay, we have a couple options. We can either close this deal, right? We would change it from second meeting to close lost, right? If we know that they're not going to be moving forward with Easy Press, okay? If we don't have either a next meeting date, but we still think we might be able to close this, what I want you guys to do is come in here and create a task. Okay, and we're going to get to tasks in just a minute. But this task here is going to be follow up. Okay, and we're going to assign it to ourselves, right? The due date, whenever you select, the priority for something like this would always be high. Your note here is going to be detailed, all right? So spoke with, right? Good call, wants to chat with team and get back to me. Follow up via email on, let's call it Thursday, okay? So this is, we spoke with the person, the deal is not dead, There's a next step, but that next step is not another meeting on the calendar. Okay? So I'm assuming at this point we've already reached out to Peter, right? So what we want to do next is make sure that our follow-up isn't lost. So this, we'll put it in front of our face, at the assigned date and time here. Okay, so we would actually make this probably like Thursday or something like that. Okay, really important. So guys, on every single deal that you guys have, I need one of these things to exist. I need either the next meeting date and time associated with this, a task to follow up and check in. And I think actually those are the only two options here for us. Okay, so like, when is our next call with them? If not, what's our follow up? That would be a task. Okay, and if we don't have those two things and it's not a deal, let's move it over to close lost. Okay, we'll be able to follow back up with them and we'll dive into that. Thank you.